Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It is Blacktop here. Guess what just happened? The September 2018 Forbidden and Unlimited list just dropped. I tried to go on the regular Yu-Gi-Oh website. You can kind of see here in the upper left-hand corner, but it's not loading. Probably too much traffic at this time. So we're just going to go ahead and look at WIGO Organization's post about it. So let's take a look here. I already kind of looked at it, but let's just go over what they did here. So forbidden here, Samsara Lotus. I'm not even sure what that card does. Let me take a look here. I think it's probably something degenerate. While that's loading here, let's see. Samsara Lotus. What does it do? But what does it do? Okay. Samsara Lotus. Oh yeah, it's plant FDK. Yeah. So yeah, they already have its status updated. So during your end phase, if you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in phase of attack position. This card's control takes 1,000 damage during each of their standby phases. That seems like, yeah, that seems kind of degenerate, honestly. So that's that. Also, Nightmare Goblin, thank goodness. This granted extra normal summons. And MX Saber Invoker, this is like sort of the, how would you say, kind of an extender for Goki, so that's good. Thank goodness there. So, no Firewall hit on this list, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, so pretty cool there. So, yes, actually, I was right in saying the Nightmare should be banned. If you take a look at my last video I made about my Banlist wish list, they did hit Nightmare, so that's good there. Limited, we have A Assault Core. It's an interesting hit. I don't know, I didn't think ABCs were too much of a problem, but everybody's favorite, Elemental Hero Stratos, finally coming off the list after years. I think basically the reason they did this is because there's new hero support that just came out in the Mega Tins, and I think there's gonna be some like Legendary Heroes decks or something like that, and I think there's gonna be some hero support there. So Stratos is an obvious candidate to come off the list. I think I did have this thing as limited on my wish list video, so that's good. Morphing Jar. Let's take a reminder what this does. The jars are always sort of degenerate cards, degenerate flip effect monsters. Let's see what Jar does here. I'm uncertain. So Morphing Jar. Flip. Both players discard their entire hands and draw 5 cards. Oh, I understand here. So this card, Morphing Jar, along with Card Destruction, which is also limited. This is danger stuff right here. They brought this back for danger. At least I'm guessing. Danger Dark World, Danger, whatever. So that's really interesting, actually, right there. Anyway, let's continue here. Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Yeah, they hit the Pendulum deck, so there's that. Cypher Lord Omega. I think. I mean, this is just a hit to like a really good card, to be honest. So now people can only make 1 Omega. And Evil Swarm Exciton Knight coming back. This is a pretty exciting one right here. I think this was good. This was a really good thing to do. So rank 4 decks, there's your out to the board right there. But yeah, so yeah, definitely Goki's is definitely getting hit on this list. ABC's got hit. We'll look here right here. So Hero Lives, of course, coming. Was this thing banned? Maybe it was a 2 or something like that. No, maybe they did just limit. I'm not sure what this was at. Yeah, my Yu-Gi-Oh card website's not loading right now. But yeah, so Hero Lives to 1 Card Destruction, like I said, with that danger support that just came out and will probably come out in a couple next sets. That's why it's back. Hornet Drones dropping to 1. Yeah, I mean, this is obvious right here. Sky Striker is really powerful. They didn't want to hit the Searcher, but they did hit this, so expect to see Sky Strikers teched teched a lot less in decks now. Expect to see much more pure instead of the techs. Anyway, Super Poly back to 1. Let's take a reminder of what this does here. Super Poly is a really powerful card if you don't know about it. I think it allows you to fuse with monsters on what am I trying to say here? Is it both sides of the field? Yeah, monsters from either side of the field as fusion materials, with the cost of discarding a card. And also your opponent can't chain to it, so that's freaking crazy. Like, this is a freaking crazy card. That's pretty cool. It's back. Semi-limited Cosmo Dark Destroyer. I wanted this thing back to 3, but semi-limited will have to do. That's great. That's actually great. I'm gonna have to buy another copy of that right now. Actually, limited removal or Called by the Grave rather. Going to 2. I mean, I guess this was probably needed. But interesting. Limited removal up to 2 from 1. So expect to see that in some Cyber Dragons, maybe in some Cosmos. Who would know it? But limited removal to 2, Scapegoat to 2, Terraforming to 2. Yeah, this Scapegoat was kind of a problem here. And Terraforming is just a great search card right there. No longer limited, however. Apocalypse Towers. This was very much expected, I think. Apocalypse Towers it got the treatment, like it went from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3. So yeah, it should have been to 3 as of this list. So that's pretty great right there. And Destiny Hero Disc Commander, it got its errata. It's been hit by its errata, so it's a 3 now. Burial from a Different Dimension. I think what does this one do? Burial from a Different Dimension. I think this has to do with banishing. Um, let's see what we got here. Burial from a Different Dimension is a quick play spell. Oh yeah, it's the target of 3 banished monsters returned to the graveyard. Yeah, I guess this. I don't really know what you do with this, to be honest, but I don't really know what's playing this right now. But that's what that is right there. And the Ring of Destruction coming back to 3. So what does this mean for the upcoming format? Well, it's really important. This came in enough time before the 200th YCS. I don't think it says on here. Let's see if we can go to this website right here. I don't think it says. It might say on this website when that list will come out. So yeah, so effective from September 17th. So this is going to be what, the coming Monday, I believe. Yeah, coming Monday. Yep. So as soon as Monday rolls around next Monday, this list will be in effect. Yeah, like what is this going to mean? Well, Goki's definitely got hit. I think it's pretty easy to see. We're going to see a lot of. I think hero decks are going to come into play. They did this, like I said, for 2 reasons. But I think we're going to see a couple more hero decks. ABCs just got hit. They took a hard one right there, I think. Morphing Jar. This is interesting. I don't know how relevant this will be. This is interesting. Morphing Jar. Electromine, of course, we're not going to see pendulums as much. Omega. I think this was also for Pendulum Magicians. Maybe was that a hit for them? Or any deck that can really make Omega pretty easily. They can't spam it anymore. So that's why this thing's gone. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. So Hero Lives was at 3. Now it's limited. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. So that's pretty neat there. I wonder. Hero Lives is like the one where you special summon a hero from your deck and paying half your life points, right? So I think this is. I don't know. This might be preemptive, to be honest, because I don't think any of the like Elements of Hero Nebula Neos decks. I don't think any of those were doing much. So this might be a preemptive hit. I'm not sure. Card Destruction, of course, like I said, dangers. This is the reason why this is back. I mean, there are a lot of decks that can make use of this. Anything that has effects that activate when they're sent to the graveyard, like Card Destruction, man, that's what this is for. That's pretty neat, actually. It'll be interesting to see what this is about. Oh, Exciton, yeah, get ready for people who play a lot of Link monsters. That's great. I think that's so cool. Hornet Jones, of course, less Sky Striker being teched into decks and more pure Sky Striker we're going to see. Super Poly. I don't know. This should be interesting. I think what was that one? Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Yeah, this thing just came out in the Megatins as a promo, and it said its materials are 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. I'm wondering what this might be. You might be able to see this with Super Poly. We'll see some things happen with Super Poly, I think. But that should be interesting. That's really interesting. Actually, that's crazy. And yeah, Dark Destroyer. This won't change very much. I mean, you probably won't see any more Cosmo than there already is. But I think Cosmo Dark Destroyer is actually going to follow the same path as Apocalypse Towers. It's going to go to 2 and then to 3 eventually. So by the time the next ban list rolls around, unless Cosmo does something crazy, which I doubt they will, but the Dark Destroyer is going to be to 3 by the time the next ban list rolls around. Called Scapegoat and Terraforming. These don't really do much to hit them. Terraforming, I mean, I guess you sort of lose consistency on some decks reliant on field spells. And Scapegoat, like decks that can abuse this they kind of suck. Limit removal. I'm trying to see like they said. This I don't know what. I don't know. I guess Cyber Dragons, like I said, and Cosmos. Maybe that's what it was. I'm not sure. But yeah, these things were all Apocalypse Towers and Disc Commander were sort of expected. Ring of Destruction, I think, was also following the same route as Apocalypse Towers. Burial, I guess it was also following the same route. Yeah, you can kind of tell. Konami likes to do this with cards. They like to, whenever they start to ban them or they feel they're really powerful, they'll sometimes like creep them down. Like Maxi was crept down, I think, from 3 to 2 to 1, and finally hit on the ban list before this one, I think, or the one before that, maybe. And they do the same, like, they also do the same thing in the opposite direction with Apocalypse Board Towers. I think Ring of Destruction. I think Cosmic Dark Destroyer, like I said, will sort of see the same fate there. But that is, I don't know, that's really interesting to see. Not exactly sure why, but that's just, I don't know. I don't know, but just that's the new Forbidden Limited list. It's effective next Monday, the 17th. So make sure you get all your games in that you want to get in before the 17th. And the 200th YCS, who knows what's going to happen? I think just from an initial look like this, I think this is going to be good. I think there's going to be a much better variety of decks at 200th YCS, and of course, YCS is the events that come after this ban list. I think we're going to see less Goki, less Sky Striker, less ABC, which for some reason I don't think ABC was doing anything, but we're going to see more Cyber Dragon, I would imagine. Maybe some Cosmo. I think that would be pretty cool. Freaking Cosmo. True Jacob, probably going to see more of that. I don't know if I said that. What else are we going to see? We're going to see some hero stuff. I think after the Legendary Heroes decks come out, we're going to see some of them. And when did they come out? I think they come out sometime in September or October, I want to say. Yeah, okay, October 5th. So Legendary Hero decks released then. I don't think much has came out about these yet. Yeah, we don't really know. But there's gonna be some Hero Link monsters. Disc Commander's coming back. I don't know, interesting stuff going on. Interesting stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you look at this art right here, you can kind of tell this is gonna be the new Phantom Knights Link monster, the new Hero Link monster, and the new Nordic Link monster. I think, right? I think they're getting a new. Okay, so they're getting multiple Link monsters here. Yeah, so that's why these hits were. At least I tried to explain them the best I could. But yeah, I think my Banlist wish list was kind of almost correct there. To be honest, I think I did a pretty good job sort of predicting / wish listing this thing. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you think the prevalent decks are going to be in this upcoming meta? I would love to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this, please leave a like and a subscribe so I can continue making this content. And just thank you for watching, I guess. This is Blacktop signing out.